All right, I made a prepared statement here in support of the 150 bars and restaurants who have decided to defy Governor Walz's order and stay open. So this statement is primarily directed at Attorney General Keith Ellison and Governor Tim Walz. Today's date is December 16th, 2020. My name is Glen Wallace. Let's begin. In a free civil society, the society should be run and ordered primarily according to an unwritten social contract that has been signed onto by a near unanimous number of citizens. Laws in a free civil society exists primarily to mirror and codify in writing that unwritten social contract. The enforcement of those laws should then be primarily to deter and, if necessary, prosecute the few bad apples, just a few, who have decided to deviate from the norms of a civil society that the unwritten social contract is based upon, and upon which the written legal code is based. So the legal code is based on that unwritten social contract that we all cooperate under for the most part. Law enforcement in a free civil society is not supposed to act as a tool to bully citizens into submission the way a malevolent king would to his subjects. When there are 150 establishments in Minnesota with law-abiding, upstanding citizen owners who have decided to risk fines and even potential imprisonment, and presumably enough patrons who will visit those establishments to keep them open in defiance of not a law, but an order from a governor, that indicates that the governor has gone against the idea of a free civil society that is ordered according to, is based upon that unwritten social contract that we all agree we organize society around, basically. We don't organize society. We're not supposed to organize society around based upon some monarch, some king, ruling us by intimidation. But we organize basically upon us, the vast majority of us cooperating. In a free civil society, it's not the law enforcement that's the organizing principle. But that's what it seems like Governor Walz and Keith Ellison seem to be under the delusion that is the case, the way they are imposing these executive orders. They've deviated from that norm. They've deviated from the social contract. I've deviated a little bit from reading off of my prepared statement, but I just want to make that point clear. We basically run society. It's not run by the government. Government is just a tool for the people. That's what it's supposed to be in the United States. We're not supposed to be a tool of the government to be manipulated by pawns. And we're not like gears in the cog of the great government order. That's not how we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be basically operating as a free society that uses the government when it serves our needs, the people's needs. The government is supposed to serve us. We don't exist here to serve the government. We're not here to serve King Walz. That's not our purpose in life. Walz and Ellison are supposed to serve us, society that is operating in order to or according to this unwritten social contract that we're all operating under, and we all cooperate basically because of that unwritten social contract, not because there's King Walz out there and Attorney General Ellison ruling us and they're calling us into submission. That's not how we cooperate. That's not what gets everybody to work together in a society. But Walz and Ellison are acting like it is. That's my point I'm trying to make here. But okay, now I'm going to try to get back to my written statement here. I'm going to go back. I'm just going to start over with this last. I think it's the last paragraph, or second to last. When there are 150 establishments in Minnesota with law-abiding, upstanding citizen owners who have decided to risk fines and even potential imprisonment, and presumably enough patrons who will visit those establishments to keep them open in defiance of not a law but an order from a governor, that indicates that the governor has gone against the idea of a free civil society and veered towards acting as a king, ruling over his subjects through brute force and intimidation. The Minnesota Attorney General, Keith Ellison, needs to decide if his role is that of an enforcer of the king, or if he should abide by the idea and ideals of a free civil society and back off. That's all. He needs to decide. It's one or the other. He can't have it both ways. He can't be both the enforcer for a king and be somebody that is are supposed to be serving us, the people. It's one way or the other. So, Ellison's going to have to make up his mind. That's all there is to it. That's all I have to say for now. So anybody that's watching, thanks for watching.